Yo, what up, though? It's your boy Juice.
And it's your boy Fenix.
Welcome back to another episode of the Fresh Popcorn Podcast.
Yeah. What's on the agenda today?
So what we got today? We're going to be talking about the new movie from the world of John Wick.
Hey.
Ballerina.
Wow, man. I'm excited to talk about that one.
What a movie.
What a movie. So, man, let's get into it. Ballerina.
From the world of John Wick.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I was going into the movie theater thinking, okay, that this is gonna be trash.
Really?
Bro,
no high hopes?
Not really. And the reason for that is because I already put John Wick up here.
Yeah, for sure.
I already put it there, bro. Like, I walked in the movie theater like there's no way. Like, I already went in with disappointment so that I knew that whatever I seen, I would be okay with. Okay? But
you had low expectations, so you didn't.
Very low expectations, bro.
I got
it. They prove me wrong.
You're happily disappointed. You're happily disappointed.
I'm sitting there. I'm man. All the movie etiquette went out the window. I'm loud talking. Whoa, man, bro. I was the ad lib king in that movie, man, dude.
Yeah,
bro. You know what, man?
What up?
I didn't think it was going. I didn't think they were going to do a good job, but they killed it. They did a damn good job. After I sat there and thought about it as I'm watching it, I realized. So, and tell me if I'm wrong. Was it the movie basically set? The time setting was basically between, was it 3 and 4?
Correct. It was between John Wick 3 and 4.
3 and 4, right? Okay, perfect. So 3 and 4 settings, because we saw John Wick come through about 3 or 4 times, right? And I was thinking, oh man, he gonna basically, it's gonna be ruined because he'll be in there so much that they're gonna think this is a John Wick movie. Bro.
They did a good job of not overshadowing Eve.
They did 100%. Eve was their character.
But just so we didn't
give us premise.
Spoiler alert. We will be spoiling Ballerina. One thing, before I go into the premise of the movie, I just want to say John Wick is in the movie. He's in the trailer. You see John Wick.
Yes, you do.
I like how they do go head to head at one point in the movie.
Yes, they do.
I love how they did this because this is from the world of John Wick. We got 4 movies of John Wick, right?
Yeah.
John, like you said, John Wick, it's Baba Yaga. He's at the
Baba Yaga up top.
Like, we know nobody in this world is fucking with John Wick.
And they know that.
Yeah, and they know that. And they did a perfect job of handling it because you have the star of your new movie who you really don't want to, like, outcast by somebody who will outcast her, John Wick. And they're going head to head. So how do they do that? They pit it in a way to where she's going 100%. Yeah. My man's going 30, 40.
Hey, he was warming up.
It just shows the level.
It was a small workout, bro.
It just shows like she's doing and to this point in the movie, she's doing like she's killing everybody.
She's giving them all the work.
She's going to work, and everybody on this movie, she meet John Wick, and it's like, hey, I'm Baba Yaga. You're not like, come on, man. Let's be honest.
Leave.
Just go.
Just go. Just go.
All right. So we got the world of John Wick, Ballerina. You follow Eve, who is your main character, played by Ana de Armas, and then you follow her from she's a little girl. Her dad, you don't know this in the beginning of the movie, but her dad is protecting her because he ran away from a cult that was inside of this world. Like that, like beginning of the movie, I was like, her dad
got off at the beginning. It started
to work. Dad was going to work in the beginning. I said, who is this? Let me find out. The gun fu, they call it in John Wick.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah. So her dad was going to work, and dad ended up dying, but like he kind of died like into the sunset. It was a beautiful death.
Yeah.
What is his name? The
hotel
manager. The manager came and got her. Winston, who's the hotel manager. Came and got her and took her to like the ballerina school, the same family that John Wick is a part of. So she was raised up in like that same ballerina. I can't think of the name of it right now, but she was raised up in like that same ballerina world. As
basically, just kind of add to that, like we were saying, as far as between 3 and 4. If you are a John Wick fan and you've seen the John Wicks, of course, there's a scene where she is the director of this ballerina school, right? This whole family is sitting in a symphony hall, and the ballerina is dancing on stage. She keeps telling her again, again, again. Basically, this is Eve that she's talking to at this time during this part of the movie.
Pretty
But
cool.
we get it in Ballerina. So it's kind of neat how they kind of blended it all together, which is pretty fucking dope. That was my favorite. I mean, like, that was one of my favorite parts because when the clinic clicked, bro, I was like, damn, that's tight. Because
It was a
it
cool
didn't
little
miss a
wink, wink.
beat.
Didn't miss a beat. Cool little wink, wink.
Didn't miss a beat, bro.
Yeah, it was a cool little wink, wink. What was I gonna say? Okay, so when pretty much her her mother and father were killed, she was trained to be like an assassin. In the same words, John Wick. She was
Yeah.
training the whole time. She gets put into a mission after she's gone through like her training. And one thing that it was hard for me to like, I would say knock on the movie. So she goes through like 1.5 trainings, right? So she goes on not training missions. She goes
One
on like one
mission.
and a
Yeah, yeah. Like 1.5 missions. Okay, yeah.
so she's protecting a daughter of somebody who's super important inside of a club, right?
Yeah.
She's fighting 4 people. She can't use like lethal weapons, so she's using like rubber bullets, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like one thing I do like, and then one thing that I don't like. They told her during her whole training, her whole coming up in this world, you're small, you're gonna be slower, weaker than everybody. You have to use your environment.
Use what's around you. Yeah.
I love how they kept incorporating that because I'm trying to think. It wasn't a lot of gun scenes for her in particular. She was a lot more hand to hand combat and using like a lot of what was around her
Yeah, her
weaponry.
surroundings. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everything for her surroundings. But inside of this club is the ice clubs. She's using her surroundings, but she's for the better part of this whole fight inside the club, she's getting her ass kicked.
She getting handed, bro. She
Getting her
getting
ass kicked for the most part,
handed,
right?
bro. Hey, the old cat was like,
Yeah,
fight. And he started whooping
exactly.
her ass.
She getting her ass kicked, bro. And then she ends up winning the mission. Like she ends up like doing everything she needs to do.
Saving old
She
girl,
won.
yeah.
She saved her, and then fast forward throughout the movie, it's a 2-month jump from that first mission to where she goes on a revenge quest to revenge the cult who killed her father.
Her father.
It's 2 months in between, right? When I tell you, 2 months
Yeah,
later,
hey,
she is the coldest assassin outside of
hey,
John Wick. I'm like, what happened in
hey.
these 2 months?
Bro, it's crazy too, because like even after the 2 months, you still see her how she evolved. You could still see her evolving, which was pretty dope. Like I mean, like I remember that scene, the grenade scene.
Hands down, one of the coolest use of environments for for a fight. That was incredible. You want to talk about losing
Bro.
all movie etiquette? When she strapped the grenade thing around Dog and held him over the table, and he just eviscerated one of
Hey man. Hey. What up, boy behind the door? Dude, I said, man, dude, that was crazy. I think for me, the movie, like it was great. It was really, really good, but it really started when she got to that town.
yes.
Once she got to that town, bro, and she walked into that little deli to get that coffee, and old boy came in there. That's
It
when
was like
I went from laying back to sitting up.
you set up that was like a turn the switch to where like
Yes,
it
man.
really became a John Wick movie. Okay, so let me
Yes.
paint this picture to you guys. She is on a quest to revenge her father. She's getting this cult. You find out it's a cult. They're hidden away. Nobody knows their exact location. Everybody has a guess, but they don't know the exact location. After a series of events, she gets the location, right? She is going to this town. It looks like a regular town.
Hold
And
on, brother. You got to back up a little bit. She went to the Continental first. That
yeah,
was a cold scene too.
that was a
You
fire
gotta
scene.
get a Continental.
That was a fire
You
scene.
can't because again, you remember who was there. Daryl was there, bro.
Daryl from
Daryl
Daryl
and
from
he
Walking
didn't
Dead
have his crossbow, he didn't have his bow on him. You know what I'm
he did.
saying?
He had a shotgun
He had the
that
shotty
he was
on him.
not playing with. He had a shotgun. He was
Hey,
not playing with. Yeah. So
no,
everybody, if you're a fan of John Wick, you know the cardinal rule: no
yeah,
bloodshed
in
on
the
the sacred
Continental.
ground. You
No,
don't fight in the Continental.
none.
No matter which one you're at in the world, you don't shed blood on the Continental. This night, everybody forgot that rule. So it was like a bounty on the dude played by Norman Reedus, Pine. He was
Yeah,
protecting his daughter.
his
Everybody was
daughter.
after Pine. His daughter was accompanied with him. Eve didn't know that. Eve, the main character, was just trying to look for Pine because
To get some information, yeah.
to get information because he had an X on his wrist, which signified that he was inside this cult that killed her father. So
Yep.
she was looking for him. So everybody was trying to kill Pine for separate reasons. She was trying to get to him to figure out where they were.
Well, remember, they were trying to kill him because they were trying to get his daughter. The same
Yeah, get his
situation that
daughter.
Eve went through. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Same situation Eve went through. So they trying
Same
to kill his
situation.
daughter, bro. When she came across that balcony, bro, and jumped into his room, and then it just, bro,
Hyper was looking.
the sniper was waiting for him. They were arguing back and forth, and they just went in, bro. When old boy kicked that door, and he went to go look at that door, and it blew his face. Man, I'm telling you, bro,
I
like
like
the whole scene in the Continental was pretty clean, man. Like, I mean, like how they like literally, she didn't kill anybody. Old boy didn't kill anybody. They just wanted the little girl. That's all they wanted. You know what I'm saying? So now, fast forward to now, the town.
So she gets to the town, right? That, like when I said, like Phoenix set up in his seat. Like this is when the movie turned.
The popcorn was put down. No more drinks. No more popcorn.
This is when the movie gets. The movie's been great to this point, but this
It's been
they
good, yeah.
take it to another level. So she pulls them to this town, regular town. You see people outside. You see people walking in the street. Regular
family, dogs is walking,
everything.
the birds is tweeting.
She goes into this coffee shop. She orders a coffee. You see, like the usual suspect walks in, a dude with a suit. You know he's up to no good. They look at each other like they look at each other. I like how like in this world they get straight to it. They look at each other.
Bro.
They got straight to it, like straight action. The barista runs and hide. You have a mother with her daughter who was already eating inside of this coffee shop.
Yeah.
They leave like, honey, come on out. Let's leave. The fight ensues. She ends up killing the dude with the suit that walked in.
Nasty
right?
too.
The one thing, like, what really made me smile, the unexpectedness. You have to remember, this is a cult. When I say one of the coolest shifts in this movie was the unexpected. You're in a town, you see unexpected people, you see regular people.
Regulars, bro, with their jackets on, their little snow jackets on. They got the little skis on top of their vehicle.
They look at her, they look at Eve running through this town, right? They start shooting and fighting.
Bro.
Every single body wanted smoke. Everybody was a killer in this town. It wasn't one person who wasn't on hit.
Trained, bro.
So, like, picture you running through a town. You open a door, people, a family eating dinner. Normally, in any other movie, they just stare at you like, "What are you doing?" You run to their house, you jump out their window, right? This movie, they'll look at her, look back at the wife. Everybody pull out a gun. I said, what? So like that just the stake just got times 10, bro. Like you're not safe anywhere.
Nowhere, bro. Nowhere at all, man. It was crazy because like when they was fighting in that barista in that coffee shop, man, from downstairs to upstairs, you got knife work, you got gun work. She working with the door, she working with pots and pans, plates. I mean, there was just so much going on, bro. It was so much going on. Like her and old girl was throwing plates at each other and hit each other in the head, to sliding on roofs. I mean, like, dude. But then the absolute best scene of this whole movie for me, right, was the scene with the flamethrowers.
Absolutely.
Man, when she saw she over there, she said, cool. She got it out and she just started lighting asses up, man.
That was by far like the best action scene in this movie was the flamethrower movie. Like that, not a movie, the flamethrower. That was the best part of this movie. That was fantastic to watch.
Yeah.
Boy.
I will say, if you are a John Wick fanatic and you love some John Wick, okay, this is a must see.
Absolutely.
There's no questions. There's no, bro, that's it. You got to see this because it goes well. They did a damn good job. I will say it's up there with some of those John Wick movies. It is up there, bro. Like they
Yeah.
literally, yeah, toe it off. The scene, like I said, and then you see John Wick coming in the end. He tell her she need to go and leave. Then he gave her a chance to kind of make the wrongs right. And he's like, "You got till midnight, bro." She had 27, 28 minutes.
And she did it. Boy, did she do it. She did it.
Then you got some John Wick killing it in as well,
Yeah.
man. Come on, man. Are you kidding
I
me?
audibly laughed out loud when John Wick was on the stairs and the dude was like, "Yo, we got to get the fuck up out of here." That's John Wick, and the girl was like, "He's just one person. Like, what do you care?"
Yeah,
He comes around the corner. Like,
yeah.
that's why.
That's
That's why
why.
you leave. He's John Wick. That's Baba Yaga. You leave. That is the boogeyman.
So
That's
what you
what
giving
that.
it, man? What you giving it?
All right.
Talk to me.
So, from the world of John Wick,
What you giving it?
Ballerina, I am giving it fresh motherfucking
Hey,
popcorn.
bro, all the way, bro. Hey, fresh top. Hey, top. I'd say fresh popcorn about 10 times. Not gonna lie.
Absolutely. This was
This was
amazing
actually a
spinoff.
fantastic movie.
This is
Yes.
this is a great spinoff. This was
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Like it explored the universe. It expanded the universe.
Yes.
You got to
It gave us
see
more.
Yep, gave us more. I feel like Eve was a perfect antagonist
Yeah.
for this, like a different spinoff from John Wick. She was a great character.
And they did well with it.
It did very well. They used the
Yeah.
environment. They didn't make her exactly like John Wick, which is great. She's her own person, has her own fighting style.
And I'm ready for another movie. I'm ready for another one.
I want it now. John Wick, from the world of John Wick, Ballerina, fresh popcorn. Let us know if you've seen it. Put a comment down below.
Let us know.
Hey, fresh motherfucking popcorn.
There you go. That's the review on that. Now,